So let's take an example. Let's take a series of examples, in fact, and let's try to find out if that will be included in our integration or not. Whether I mean included in our integration, meaning whether they will be considered as a change or not. So first let me define the parameters. So I'm going to run this integration on the 28th. The next run of the integration is going to be on entry as of entry moment. As of entry moment would be April 28th, so 2022, 0428. Let's say 100 PST. 8 p.m. PST. That is when this integration will run. What will be the effective moment? Effective date. Effective date, we will use as 2022, 0428. This is the effective date that we are going to use. Now the last run. In the previous run of the integration, the as of entry moment was 2022, 0421, OK 2001. PST. So it started at 00. It took 1 minute to complete. And the effective date. The last time the integration ran was also 2022, 0421. Okay, so for the next run of integration, what are the 4 parameters that we are looking for? We are looking at as of entry moment effective date, last successful as of entry moment, last successful effective date. So what would be the last successful as of entry moment? Last successful. I am saying E because, as of entry moment, okay. So what will be the date again? April 21st 2001 PST. We all agree to that. Right, because that is the last successful, because I hope that integration completed successfully. And last successful effective date. What would be the last successful effective date? 21st of April, right? Because that is the date and time when this integration, that was the effective date in the previous run of the integration, right? That's it. Now we are going to have 4 workers that we are going to consider, right? So worker 1, worker A, let's say right, and you have to give me a verdict whether it is a yes or a no. So worker A, the day the worker was entered into the system, so entry, this is the date and time the hiring person or the recruiter or the HR partner made the actual entry in the system, right? So entry was made on 2022-0426, okay. At 10:53 p.m. ST. Alright, so the entry of the worker. The effective date or effective date of the hire, and, okay, let's say that we are talking about hiring workers, right? So that is what we are looking for, only new hire. The effective date of hire is 2022-0426, okay. Now don't tell me if it is a yes or no yet. Okay, let me finish off with the others. Then we have another worker, which is worker B. The HR person was working and she made the entry at the same go. She was sitting, she was working on this, so she finished this by 11:30 PST in 20 minutes or in 10, what like? Yeah, 10, 20 minutes. The effective date of worker B is 2022-05-15. This person, worker B, is going to join us on the 15th of May. So it's a future date in hire. Then we have a worker C, right? The worker C, the entry was made on 2022-04-21. Sorry 26, sorry 25. Let's make it 25, something different at 10 a.m. PST. The effective date for this hire was 2022-04-19, okay. It's a past dated entry for worker C. And then we have another worker D. The entry was made on 2022-04-15 at around in the afternoon. 1300 PST. The effective date of the hire is 2022-04-26. Right. So this worker was entered on the 15th of April, okay, and at the time of entry they had given a future effective date of 26, right? Now think about the 4 options that you saw and try to tell me which worker would be included or detected as a change in our integration run and which worker will not be included in our integration run. The run that is going to happen on 28th of April at 8 p.m. Pacific. Let's do case by case. Worker A. Let's look at worker A. Will worker A be considered as a change? Will the worker A be included? So it's an overwhelming yes. Alright, let's take it as a yes. Why is it a yes? Yes, okay. So we are marking it as a yes, an overwhelming yes. Alright. Now worker B. Yes or no? It's a future date, so we are not too keen, right? We think that no. So worker A is yes. Let me just use ticks for this. Worker B, we are thinking that probably no. Okay. We will come back and visit it later, if it is different. Worker C, what do you think? Anybody who thinks it's a no. I mean, it's a perfectly valid thought. If you think it's a no, that's fine. The effective date of hire is in the past, which is 19th of April. That's okay. But the entry was made on the 25th of April, so we are thinking that, okay, alright might be, this is going to be included. Now you see, the effective date was the 19th of April. When was the last run of the integration? When did it run the last time? 21st of April, right? That's the time the integration last ran. Correct. We all agree to that. Shouldn't worker C be included in the previous run? And now, if we include it again, shouldn't it cause a duplicate? So on the 21st of April. Could it have been included? No, right. This worker C did not even exist in Workday as of 21st of April, 20 BST. Isn't it? When was the entry made? On the 25th. Right. But now the question comes, will it be included? If 19th of April is not between 21 and 28, then why would it be included? Well, let's go back and revisit our parameter effective date. What does it say? The effective date parameter says the integration extracts all changes with effective dates on or before this date. Right on or before this date. So this is slightly different than what we have for the as of entry moment comparisons. Right. So anything which is effective on or before this date will be included. Worker C will be included. That's absolutely correct.